Very quick public service announcement. Today is my birthday, which means I should be looking a little more like this. Happy birthday to me! Last we left off on Ask Kristen, I had solicited your suggestions for alternate names for female humans aside from chicks and the very formal woman. Sounds a little cold. Nabil Adoui says, I think calling a woman by girl is preferable because it's like saying, you look young, which is very important for her. This is me taking my copy of The Feminine Mystique and bashing my head against it. Razzle Frog suggests, women, compadres, pals. Hey. Compadre, me gusto mucho. Vampire Yuki suggests women, females, and ladies. That's all I got. It's almost all that I've got too. So guys, if you are ever at a loss as to what to call a woman, well, we've got names, and apparently comrades is all right. Sounds so communist, but that could work depending on your audience. Moving on to more important business, which is the response to the advice I gave to Alyssa, who was having some trouble. All these guys seem to be paying attention to her, and yet she wasn't getting asked out. A number of you said that I was missing one huge thing that she could do. Just ask a guy out. P.A.'s Latrato said, why don't guys ask you out? Ask them out if you're interested. Kelly Miller was not happy with me. Could you please treat women like they have agency? I agree with you fully that we don't need to perpetuate all of these old heteronormative dating scripts. I was telling her to maybe take some of that energy away from wanting to sit around and wait for a guy to ask her out and get to know herself, which I think is quite empowering. The Lonely Immortal said, if you're attracting men but not being asked out, take the initiative. I might have gone ahead and advised that if she had had her sights set on one specific guy. But her question was more general. I feel like so often the measure of our worth, especially if we are women, and especially when we are younger, is in the number of guys who want to come up and ask us out, whether or not we are pretty enough to attract a bunch of guys. Why else do you think that there are almost 300,000 videos on YouTube featuring mostly girls who are 14 and 15 years old asking the internet whether or not they're pretty? If I could go back and tell my 17-year-old self anything, it would be to chill out on worrying so much about how I look to men in particular, and pay more attention to who I am on the inside. Because guess what? Today is my birthday. I am turning 29 years old. It's only beginning to dawn on me what my self-worth truly is. It's not this. So to that question though of, well, couldn't Alyssa just ask out guys? Absolutely. I fully support women violating the heteronormative dating scripts. Let me point you to a meta-analysis of 143 studies examining how often men were asked out by women, vice versa. These studies took place from January 1978 to December 2010. This study did find that the overwhelming preference in this heteronormative construct is for the men to approach the women. But the good news is, especially for women of my generation and younger, those mindsets about who should be doing the pursuing, who can be the aggressor in dating, is changing. We're not there yet though, because you know what? A lot of times women who are a little more tenacious, aggressive, determined, tend to be judged unfavorably by both men and women alike. We all need to change our collective mindsets about what is and is not appropriate for women, not just in dating, but in general behavior. And I have a feeling that I am totally stirring the comment pot right now, but you know what? I don't mind, because it's my birthday. Guys, have you been asked out by women before, and did you like it? Did it go well? And women, have you asked guys out? How did you do it? Let me know in the comments below. And for all of you who have wished me happy birthday, I do appreciate it very much. It has been a lovely day, and now I'm gonna go eat some birthday macaroni and cheese. See you next week.